just another sunny day.
Hey guys, welcome back to Yellow Wednesday. As you can tell, I decided to keep the intro music. I know in the last video I was kind of like, debating whether or not I wanted to keep the music for the intro and the outro, but I decided to do it. Now, I don't know if I'm going to switch up every now and then, play something different. I actually like what I have right now, so I feel like I may keep what I have now. I will definitely get your feedback personally. Remember, we're not doing comments. So I'll get your feedback. If I decide to try something different, you let me know what you feel, and I'll take that into consideration and kind of try something new. So we'll see what happens. But for right now, I'm gonna use this, and I'll surprise you. I will surprise you. So it is Sunday, and it is very, very, very snowy out here in New Jersey. I heard my neighbors outside a few minutes ago, that whole shovel to the cement scraping sound of snow. We got a lot of snow between yesterday and today, a lot of snow. And I'm off tomorrow. I just felt like I had to throw that in there. I'm off. I hope you're off too, but if not, I will definitely wake up and have some hot chocolate for you. I'll have 2 cups because I'm going to get up so late tomorrow. And late for me is like about 8 o'clock in the morning. So that's late for me. But I'm going to get up late and have some hot chocolate and just kind of relax a little bit. I have a few more things I need to do tomorrow. I got most of my shopping and errands done yesterday because I knew we were going to have like a pretty bad weekend. And, it was pretty snowy. Just being out and about yesterday, I realized with everybody out in the park making snowmen that I've never made a snowman. You think growing up in a city, at some point in my life, I would have made a snowman? No, never built one. And I think tomorrow I am going to attempt to build a snowman. Now, it's going to be small, I'm sure, because I don't really think I have the energy to gather that much snow to make a huge snowman. And I don't really like the cold. And I feel like you have to be out there for a while to gather that much snow and to shape it into a snowman because it's the body, the bottom half of the body, the chest, and then the head. I ain't got time for all that. There will be no carrots and no buttons for eyes. It's just going to be a regular snowman. I might find a stick for the arms, but that's it. We'll see. And I'll let you know how that went on the next podcast. So I'm going to attempt to build a snowman because I've never done it. So yeah, yay, something new, right? What else did I get into? I actually went to the mall, Garden State Mall, and kind of, walked around, picked up a few knickknacks, and I stumbled upon a virtual reality experience. Now, it's not my first time doing virtual reality, but this one, when I tell you, I thought that this was going to be the end of me. I really thought that this was going to be the end of me. That's what I thought. I've done virtual reality with the glasses. I've had those on in a store. Then, AMC at one point had different virtual reality experiences in their theaters, and I just happened to be in one of the cities near one of the cities that offered the experience. Absolutely wonderful. You get this bodysuit with sensors. You pick a character. You're like fighting aliens. And I did another one with AMC where you were actually on a motorcycle, like in space, like riding over craters and things like that. Now, that one I felt like was a little too real because I remember at some point touching the floor with my foot just to kind of let my brain know, like, you are really not in space, girl. This is not real. So I had to kind of remind myself just by tapping out on the floor. And the guy running it, I remember him saying, if at any point, you feel like you need to stop, just raise your hand and, we will get you off. But I'm like, no, I'm not a punk. I'm going to, ride it through. Now, when I get to this particular location, They had like three units there. So there was one where you can stand like on a platform and it was roped off, but you are wearing like bungee cords. So you kind of have like double protection so you won't fall and hurt yourself. And then there was another one, which I think most people see at a regular mall where you sit down and it's like kind of like some jostling going on. You can see like a rubber arm moving you kind of side to side, up and down. Now, the one that I got on, and the guy convinced me, like, it's the best. Pick number 11, the Great Wall of China. You know, I'm like, okay. Now, I'm going to tell you, I didn't look for any caution signs, so I can't say that there were none. But if they did not have any signs, there should be signs. I'm going to say that. I didn't look, and I only thought of this after the fact, but there should be signs because from the outside, it looked futuristic, but it didn't look like something that would have me screaming. And yes, if you're asking, I was screaming. So here we go. So we sit down in the machine. He straps you in with a bar, sort of like a roller coaster. And I hate roller coasters. I haven't done a roller coaster in years. I can't because I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack. I feel like my heart is literally going to drop out of my chest. So he pulls the bar down, and I just figured, it'll be some jostling side to side motion. I've had virtual reality rides where, they mist you with water to give you that kind of feeling like if you're in a jungle or something. Okay, fine. And as he's putting the goggles on my face, I can still see some light at the bottom. So because I want to be immersed in the experience, I say to him, should I be seeing the light? I I don't know if they're fitting right. He goes, no, it's for your safety. Now, when he said that, I immediately thought for my safety, like, is he concerned about, maybe some breathing issues? And then the second thought right after was like, maybe because you're too immersed and you might start freaking out. So that was my immediate second thought. That one was right. That was the correct thought. So, okay, we're in, it's starting, and you see this guy, he's like pedaling on his pedal cart, and it's the Great Wall of China. So we're riding, he sets fire to rockets, and then we just start going. Now you're on the wall, and I'm expecting some type of twisty turn. Again, I'm expecting that. But here we are, and we're dropping. My stomach is flopping. Oh my God, oh my God. It's all you can do. Okay. A little squeal. Because my brain is just like you were just walking around in a mall eating candy and cashews, and now you're falling off of a wall. What's going on with you, honey? And I'm like, okay, let's calm down. Let's think about some things. It's not real. It's not real. I'm telling myself this as we're falling. We land onto another part of the wall. And okay, here comes the turn. Now, this is a surprise because, again, I knew the machine looked kind of futuristic. I did not expect that we were going to turn around. This machine is turning, which makes it even more real that I'm falling and tumbling down this wall. So, first scream, by me, of course. I can only imagine what the people outside sitting down eating is thinking because, it escaped me. And I'm like, okay, so this is happening. So I figured, that would be it. Now we're just going to be up and down. Mind you, after the first drop, my eyes are closed. I peek just to see where we are in the scenery. Still on the wall, still on the wall. I see another fall coming. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't look. But I have to look. Make that make sense. Here we are falling, falling, falling. Here comes another tumble. Here comes another scream from me. And when I tell you, my hands were grabbing every part of this safety bar that it could to reassure myself that this is not real. I was literally 2 seconds away from telling this guy I want off. And at one point, I might have said that I want off, I want off. Now, did I say it low enough that he did not hear me? Or did he hear me and he just said, she'll get through it? I can't say. But I want it off. So, okay, we're turning. I'm screaming. And, all I'm hearing next to me is, it's okay. We're good. You're okay. That did not comfort me enough because my brain is saying, you're not okay. You're falling off of a wall and you're going to die. And I'm thinking, brain wins. Comforter, you don't win. My brain wins because I'm falling off of a wall. And I'm telling you, my heart, I felt like this is it. This is going to be it for me. I'm done. They're going to come and they're going to be like, oh, we can't save her. Heart gave out. So normally when you're on like some type of an adventure ride and it's fun, you're like, oh my God, that was over so quickly. This was like 8 hours. Mind you, we were only maybe 40 seconds into it, but it felt like 8 hours. I couldn't take any more. So after the third spin around, and it could have been maybe 4 or 5 spins after that. I can't even tell you because I stopped counting. My eyes were totally closed after the third spin around. I didn't look anymore. I just kept my eyes closed, my hands held tight, and trying to tell myself, you are going to have Starbucks after this. You're going to have Starbucks after this. So suck it up. Don't be a punk. Get through this. So after maybe another 3 turns or so, maybe another 4 more screams from me, at some point I just kept asking, is it over? Is it over? Okay, yes, it's over. So I peeked to make sure. We settled down. Okay. So we get off of the ride and the smirk was kind of a mix of, I told you it was good, right? And are you okay? In that order. And I'm looking at him like, sir, you will never see me in here again. And if you do, it would only be to one, check and see if signs are up about the turning effect and to possibly get on the other ride that only jostles side to side, because I will not do that ride again. That is insane. So all those videos that, I've seen or you may have seen of people like slamming through glass and breaking through doors, virtual reality is exactly that. It's a virtual reality and it feels so real. It was the worst, but the best experience that I've had with virtual reality. So I'm telling you guys, if you get a chance to go to Garden State Mall, and I'm certain that they have it in other malls, but it's called the Great Wall of China virtual reality experience. Absolutely insane. So I did that, got off and went out, got some pretzels and some lemonade. I couldn't stop talking about this ride the whole time. I was just like, I'm so thankful to be alive. I'm thankful that, Starbucks is still open. I'm thankful for AMC popcorn at the movies. Yeah, I was just thankful for a lot of things because I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Knowing damn well I'm never going to be falling off the Great Wall of China anytime soon. But I have more chance of getting hit by an e-bike crossing the street. But when I tell you, my Lord, that was absolutely the most amazing and scariest virtual reality experience I've had. So that was my weekend. And so I'm going to tomorrow go out and touch snow. Touch snow. That will be my real reality. Man, if you guys get a chance, definitely try it. And don't say I didn't warn you because wow. So I will speak to you guys personally and you can give me your stories that I can share here on Yellow Wednesday about, virtual reality experiences. Were you like totally scared? Did you pass out? Did you think you were going to pass out? Something like that. So I'll definitely share those stories on here. But that was my weekend. And I'm not going to do anything too crazy before work on Tuesday other than the snowman attempt. Definitely going to do that. And again, I'm going to leave my P.O. box in the details section of this channel. It's going to be the same as the Yellow Shoelaces information, so you guys can see that P.O. box. So if you want to write a letter, send me something that you want me to read on this channel about an experience or a story you want me to tell. No names will be used, I promise you that. Everybody will be John Doe or Jane Doe. So I definitely will change a name. Or you can even pick a name that you want me to use. Something that you always thought would be really cool. You wish your mom named you instead of your real name. We can use that, but definitely we'll do that. Feel free to send some funny stories as well. We can definitely do that. But I am going to leave that here. And again, I will be trying out some new intro and outro music sooner than later. And you guys will let me know what you think about that. So I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the weekend. For those of you who are off tomorrow, sleep late, have some hot chocolate. And for those of you who have to work, get up early and have some hot chocolate. I'm going to leave this here. And until next time, bye.